Freshman year, that's when the pain started. I thought it was just from running and cross country and in track. And then it went away after the sports ended. And then I continued sophomore year, and it got worse with the running.
Ryan would have severe pain in his legs from his feet up to like mid-thigh, and he would wake up just screaming in pain.
The pain really just it destroyed my life. Like, there's a saying that pain is only temporary, but that wasn't true for me.
So this was a kid who went from running, lettering, and cross country to sleeping on our couch on the main floor. Seeing your kid in pain and not being able to do anything about it is horrible. But at times I would be like, I think because I'm in the medical field, I feel guilty because, oh, my kid just has pain. So why do I feel like this is so bad? But it's so unfair. It's like kids shouldn't have to suffer.
I had a song, Jeremy Camp, There Will Be a Day. I listened to that on hard days. My dad told me one day that there's always going to be a tomorrow, you know, so you just got to keep fighting and hoping for a better tomorrow. My mom was frantically researching just everything, trying to find something, an answer, even just to put a name to what I had.
So we had an EMG here at CentraCare River Campus with Dr. Riki. She just said, you know, I know you've been through a lot and you're seeing a lot of specialists, but I think you need to see Dr. Karachensky at the U. She said if anybody can figure out something that's different, it's him. And I basically broke down in his office because he was telling me, he goes, you know, he maybe needs to see a psychologist. He maybe just needs to learn how to cope. Maybe he's just really depressed. I said, I was told you could figure this out. I need you to figure this out. He walked over to his computer and he pulled up a picture and he said, does his legs look like this when he's at his worst? And what he showed me was somebody with erythromelalgia, and it's a very rare disease. He told me that there's less than 100 people who have tested positive for this gene. And if it's this, there's not much we can do. When I got the phone call, they told me he was positive. I just couldn't even believe it.
I felt crushed. There's something wrong with me, and I'm gonna be like this forever.
It's a long 3 years of fighting to figure out what was wrong, and then when we did, feeling pretty hopeless that anything could be done about it. The other thing they call it is the man on fire disease. They say the suicide rate is so high because you feel like you're burning alive.
I wanted to end it all so I could go to heaven and have no pain. That was like the main thing. That's why I just wanted to give up.
And I had found this article of a boy in like 2005 that had been treated with intravenous lidocaine. So I knew it was a long shot, but I had given it to Mayo and given it to the U of M, and I gave it to Dr. Tilstra here. And so Ryan was admitted in the beginning of December to the pediatric ICU, and Dr. Williams came in and he was amazing. So the plan was we would be there until he was pain-free for 4 nights. The care given here at this hospital was just amazing. You could tell that they instantly loved my son.
When they first put the IV in me, I was like, okay. I was crossing my fingers and sending a prayer up. I was hoping that, you know, this is it. This is what's going to work. And so I was so sick of all the pain and all the doctors and all the procedures that gave us no answers and a bunch of dead ends. Well, my pain level was probably a 6 or 7 the first day, 6 or 7 the next day. Day number 5, it was at the lowest it's ever been, like a 2, but then day 6, it was gone. The lidocaine infusion showed my body what it's like to not have pain, And then my brain's like, oh, this is what it's like to be normal. Been doing a lot more since the infusion. It's just been like a great weight has been lifted off. It's nice because I can go to school without in pain. I can focus more. It did give me hope. Like it opened up a door, and it's like I could have a bright future again.